Hello everyone, welcome back to the Rational Investors Bitcoin Summary videos here, the free videos on YouTube for Saturday, July 19th, 2014. I thought I'm doing a class today, and actually I just published a little piece on BTC, the 4-hour setup. So I thought I would just take a few minutes here this morning and review it. This is supposed to be a 5-minute video, so won't be too in depth, but just a quick review. We got the site live and up and running here, so it's the rationalinvestor.co. Feel free to pop on over. Let's take a look at the price action here. So I've got 4 minutes left. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so looking at the 1 hour, and we left off yesterday with the idea that the market was breaking down through the kill zones. You can see that late on a Friday afternoon, the selling just sort of dried up here. We have an options expiry issue on Friday afternoons, and if I'm not mistaken, I think stocks finished fairly strong. So I think market basically went out flat on the weekend. Interesting how we rallied up to this high here, then back into the OTE zone and then rolled over. And it looks to me like on the hourlies, we're just going sideways here, deciding which way we want to go. And we're at a very interesting crossroads here. We'll look at the 4-hour chart and the setup that I'm looking at in particular in just a moment. But if we just take a moment and look at some harmonic patterns, you can see I have the lowercase a, b, c, d, and then I have an uppercase a, b, c, d. So, either resolution, whichever one actually plays out here, I think has actually pretty big implications going forward. So if this is a bullish ABCD, then our target here has to be at this 630 area, 629.60, just so happens to be here. And we'll see why that's important off of the higher time frames. And if we resolve bearishly here, and you can see we potentially have a top within a top here, and that would basically mean giving back this 38.2, then here back into the OTE zone, and here's our target here off of this larger OTE. So, here we are at 620-ish, somewhere in that neighborhood, and quite literally $10 higher and $10 lower are both perfectly realistic from this level. So I think it's, if you're a trader, you're obviously by definition a gambler. You can make the argument for both setups working here. If we're looking at momentum in particular, MACD looks a little toppy here, so we'll see how this plays out, but you can really see how it's coiling up here right now. So, no real signal here on OBV, maybe a little toppy, and no real signal here on Williams percentage R. Not stupidly overbought, so we could definitely go up a bit more, but certainly not stupidly oversold either. Real non-message right here, we're right on the fence. Now, what I really wanted to talk about today, and I've got about 2 or 3 minutes left, and I'll finish off with today's video with this. This is a chart that I just recently published on TradingView, and I think it's it's very interesting setups here. We'll start just by zooming out a bit so we can see sort of the bigger implications of what's going on here. And that is, here's our most recent low here down at 411, looks like 411.39. Nice big rally up to 668 area. How high did we get here? Yeah, 668.42. Good, that's correct. So whenever I see a move like this, I consider it kind of like a flagpole formation, where, quite literally this is your flagpole. It's a really big flagpole too, right? And theoretically, that should be straight up and down. And then usually you get some sort of consolidation off of it. And then you get quite often, let's see if I can do this, you get a very similar move at the end of it. So usually it looks something along those lines, right? Now that's assuming that the consolidation's here. This is sort of my bullish harmonic pattern setup. A, B, C, D, away you go. and I suppose for this purposes, let's make this look something like that, right? Um, and I'm constantly in the market hunting for these because, in essence, roughly about this level up to this level is a nice profit window where it's, fairly reliable that it happens. So, we saw this big rally here, and so the question is, does it consolidate and does it give us an opportunity to try and capture this second leg? So we got the big rally. We got really nice consolidation. Here's 33% retracement. So we came right down. Looks like we may even have done a nice 50% retracement. Let's see, we'll just throw that on here to see what it looks like. Where's 50? There's 50. All right, yep, there's 50% right on the nose, so pretty darn close, eh? So Mr. Gann is happy. The bot officially comes alive on a move greater than 33%, but no more than 66%, so we've satisfied that. And here are the trade levels off of that formation if this thing's going to continue. And so what I basically said here is we have this big 8-hour bought long setup working here. It's very impressive. And I'll get rid of that after I'm done the show. All right, so if we zoom into current price action, all right, we see that if you can risk against these lows, this is the level that those higher time frame players are playing, and it's about $615. So very interesting to see the price action in here, eh? I mean, look at this. Market came down and played with it. This is a 4-hour chart, right? So these are this is a long period of time. This is like a day or two. We slipped below it, then rallied back to it, then put a double bottom and broke out above it. So there's a nice little buy signal right off that massive level. It just so happens to be pretty darn close to these key highs, right? Then the market put in this triple top that I've been talking about back below that level. And then we came, and on the dead cat bounce rally, we ratcheted back above the level, and here we are consolidating. So this is obviously a really important level off of the higher time frame players. There is a lot of business going on here. This is an awful lot of risk, right? 615 down to 545 area. That's $50 risk. Actually more than that, 60, $70 risk. So a lot for us small players to play. So what I'm noticing here is the same sort of philosophy on the higher time frames. If we zoom in this 4-hour chart, we see that we have another bot forming here. And gee whiz, it just so happens to be coming right off of around this level. So this bot, we've got a nice double bottom here, nice rally, nice consolidation. Here's 33%, here's 66. So, and again, probably if we did 50% level, it's right on the money there. And we're getting some very interesting consolidation in price. I could argue that we actually get a double bottom within a double bottom if we trade above this level, and that's 623.60. So we got as high as 621 even. That's what this high is, 622, beg your pardon. So you can see how price is just coiling. Long and short of it here is, and I'll probably just wrap up with this thought, and I publish this, and you're more than welcome to read about it on the TradingView Publish, which is on my Twitter feed, is that I will be buying this level. This is a setup for me. My long will be in and around this area. My initial stop will be below these lows, and we've got 3 or 4 key lows to work with, so that makes me feel good. My stop to break even will be this, and basically that's just an assumption of a test of this high. I'll consider trailing the position a trailing stop on a test of this trend line in the 66% level, and I'm going to have an open order working to sell the long position here up at 703 or 704 area. So that's today's summary. That's about 10 minutes, so I think that's probably good for today. And of course, if you want to learn more about what I'm thinking in the short term, pop on over to the site. We're really excited about how it's going lately. And consider a site membership where we study all of the charts in more detail. My longer videos, and you also get some ideas to consider in the alt space. And we're working on other lots of fun features. So that's just a little sales pitch for the site. So have yourselves a great day. Keep an eye on this bullish bot. Looks like things are rocking and rolling here. We might actually have a nice rip roar and rally. We'll see how it goes. All right, so all the best. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you another day. Bye for now.